What's up? Good morning. How is it going, you lovely people? Today is Wednesday, 22nd of July, and I slept so good last night. I think I slept about 14 hours in total. I woke up for a little bit during the middle of the night. Other than that, I slept amazing. So yeah, all packed up because, well, the only reason I actually woke up is because it felt like I was in an oven because the sun was up and I was boiling. I was sweating my arse off, but yeah, all packed up and ready to go now. Nothing special with the campsite, it's just a rest stop. So yeah, I'm going to head to the hot springs, which is going to be excellent. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, it's a short drive, about half-hour drive back onto the Gibb, sort of onto the Gibb is where it starts, and then a little bit inland. But yeah, it's going to be a good, just relaxing hot springs, and enjoy it so much. Okay, so we just arrived at the hot springs and it's gloriously warm. So nice. It's like a bath. Absolutely gorgeous. So we've come into another gorge now, made it all the way to the end. This is normally a waterfall in wet season. That's pretty bright now, but yeah, it's normally a waterfall, and there's a pool here which is apparently quite chilly. So yeah, I don't think I'll be going in, but it's very like green as well, like algae-ish. This is not moving at the minute. So yeah, it's very warm though, very warm. So I'm going to sit in the shade, wait for the others to get here, if they get here. I wasn't even that far, so I think they're coming now. So yeah, I'm going to sit down in the shade and try and chill out before heading back. Okay, it's done in the gorge now, come out and now pumping my tyres up because they've been on off-road tyre pressures for the whole of the Gibb, so put them back onto road pressures, or I'm not going to put them all the way up, I'm just going to put them up a little bit and then go to a service station in Canonara and pump them up even more there because it just takes ages with my pump. So yeah, pumping it up and then head into Canonara, stock up with everything, and then yeah, see what's there. And yeah, it's been good here, but it's hot. It's very hot, absolute scorch show. And it's humid as well, so yes, not all good, but hey ho, can't complain. You know, it's nice weather. Okay, so we're arrived in Canonara now. Filled up with fuel, put some air in the tyres, and don't want to stay here because there's a bank here and it's closed now, but actually wants to cancel his account. He wants to stay for tomorrow. The bank's open, so I'll stay somewhere around here and then come back so he can close his bank. Yeah, they're going for a swim. I really can't be bothered to go in because I've already been wet once today. That's more than enough for me. So yeah, I'm not going to be going in, but just enjoy the sunshine. Okay, so we've just been given some chocolate cake by these guys here. It's very kind of them. Everyone's got a bit. It's absolutely M&Ms. Yep, M&Ms on it. I'm not going to turn down cake, so we have to grab some. Arrived at the campsite now. It's literally by, you probably can't see, but it's right next to a river, which is brilliant. But the only thing is potentially crocs here, so it's got to watch out for them. All set up. We arrived when it was just light, but yeah, it's gone dark now. I think I just swallowed a fly. Hillary's, I don't know if I mentioned it before, handbrake's become really loose, so I tried adjusting it and hopefully it's a bit better tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. So yeah, just chilling now. Just gonna sit down and listen to the river, just chill out. So tonight's just been a chilled one. Literally had dinner and just sat down and had a chat. And yeah, that's pretty much all we did. No campfire tonight. I think everyone's was pretty keen for an early night. And yeah, other than that, it's been an okay day. It's been pretty slow. Actually no, what do we do? No, we went to Hot Springs, which is absolutely amazing. So good, the Hot Springs. And then we went to the Gorge, which is a bit of a disappointment, but it's alright. There's supposed to be a waterfall there, but apparently it's only there in wet season. So yeah, and then just drove out into Camnara and stocked up on everything, fuel and water, and then tomorrow we're going to get food, and Dom's going to cancel his bank account, so wait around for him, and then yeah, head off over to Litchfield, I think it's called, National Park, which is supposed to be quite a good one, I've heard, so hopefully it'll be okay. And then yeah, that's pretty much it after that. So I've only got like what's today, Wednesday, so like 4 days left. So yeah, tail end of the trip now, so it's going to be good to just be showered and clean, because we've been camping the whole time. We stayed in one campsite, two campsites. Yeah, two campsites. Other than that, we've just been camping rough. Well, not rough, but out in the bush and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to be nice to be clean and stuff like that, and just have all of our stuff clean and not have to just have it dirty the whole time, because even though like you have clean clothes, like you just can't get the dirt out, like it's that embedded into you. But it's fine, you know, I don't really feel dirty, I don't feel disgusting, I still feel quite fresh. So I have a shower like every 2 to 3 days, so it's all good. But yeah, no, just the last few days now, so wrapping it up slowly, and yeah, just try and enjoy it as much as we can while we're here, and then that's it. Try and sell Hillary, sort out anything that I need to with Hillary before I sell her. Hopefully I don't really have to spend any money on her, because I don't really want to. Yeah, pretty close to Darwin now, I think it's about 800, just over 800k to Darwin, but we're going to Litchfield first. That noise was a bat. There's lots of big bats here, really big bats. Yeah, going to Litchfield for a couple of days, and then yeah, head up to Darwin. So yeah, all good, all good. So yeah, going to sign off now, guys. So remember, guys, always be kind to strangers. You never know when you're going to be one yourself. Catch you later, guys. Okay, so we made it to halfway pool. Tiny little pool. Yeah, it's not actually that cold. The guys are just being wusses. It's not too bad. So yeah, going to go in for a quick dip and then turn around and go back.